Hello everybody, I know we've been waiting for another shit or legit, and this time it's going to be a nail thing. How to make a DIY mirror chrome powder if possible. There's a few ways I did this. First, I started with this one-step gel polish from Wet n Wild. It's a black polish. It's supposed to be all-inclusive, you know, gel top coat included. I don't know, it didn't make sense to me either. But I basically just applied 2 coats of that and cured it with this UV lamp that I got from Madam Glam. I have a coupon code for that company down below that I will leave for you guys. Gets you a good amount of percentage off, so definitely check that out. Now for the mirror chrome, I took a silver eyeshadow from this palette, my Urban Decay Electric palette. It's a beautiful, gorgeous, awesome palette, but as you can tell, I barely even touched it, and I've had it for like 3+ years at least. So I'm taking the silver shade in the top left. I only took about half of the pan, and I'm using a cup to store it or to pour it into, and a spatula to break it up. So yeah, I didn't take all of it, which is being pretty efficient, I guess. So I just put it into the cup and I tried to break it up as much as possible, because we all know that the actual mirror chrome powder is very fine. So before I tested that out, I wanted to put on an actual gel top coat, and I'm using the Madam Glam gel top coat, and it's a, what is it called, a soak. It's not a soak free, you have to soak it with rubbing alcohol. Why can't I think of the words? After I cured it, obviously. So I just took some 91% and wiped it off with the cotton ball. And now I want to try the powder. And I'm taking this eyeshadow applicator, you know, one of those cheap ones, and I'm just going to be rubbing it in to the nail. You guys don't know how fucking frustrating this was, because as you could tell, I'm doing it and it looks promising at first, and then as I keep going, I'm like, okay, what's happening? It's just looking cloudy, not mirrory or reflective at all. It just looks like a bunch of haze, like some shitty rain clouds on my nail. I don't know, it just, as you can tell here, it obviously was not doing the job. So I was thinking, hey, maybe it's just the method that I used. Yeah, not cute at all. So after I realized that this method didn't work, I went in and tried something else on my pinky finger that I'm about to show you right meow. So I took the Sally Hansen Salon Gel Manicure, whatever. This is actually a dark blue color. I just applied 2 coats of that, and then did I cure it? I did cure it. But it says that this polish doesn't need to be cured under a lamp. And it's right. It really dries on its own pretty quickly. You don't need to cure it in a lamp. I feel like that kind of takes away from the actual purpose of this polish. And I just applied the same brand, the Sally Hansen gel top coat, on top of that one. And I did not cure that one. I actually let that dry, and then I went in with the powder and I tried it again. Now, as you can see, it's a little bit more pigmented with this method, the Sally Hansen method, as opposed to the Wet n Wild method. It did look a little bit better than the pointer finger, but it's not what I was going for at all. You can still see the shimmers in there. It's not supposed to be shimmery. It's supposed to be reflective, completely opaque, one color, no shimmer, nothing like that. This is not what I was going for. So this is a shit for the DIY method of the mirror chrome. Now I'm going to show you the real way to do it, and for this I'm going to take the Madam Glam Soak Off Base Gel. I'm just going to apply that as my base before we apply the gel polish. So I'm going to cure the base gel underneath the UV lamp. That's also by Madam Glam. And then I'm going to wipe some alcohol on top of that so that it's not sticky anymore. If you guys know about soak off bases and top coats, you know what I'm talking about. For this type, you have to use the alcohol. And then I'm going to be taking the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel in black, and I'm going to apply 2 coats of that on these fingers and then let them dry. Don't put them under a lamp. They don't need to be put under a lamp. They will dry just fine, no problem. And I know this isn't the most orthodox way to do it, but it worked for me, and with time my technique will probably get better. Technically I should be using a Madame Glam polish, not Sally Hansen, but this is what we're going to work with today. Now, for the top coat, I'm going to be taking the same Soak Off Top Gel by Madame Glam, and I am going to be curing that for 30 seconds under the UV lamp. This is the correct way to use Madame Glam, so I figured, you know, maybe it'll work this way if I actually do it almost right. So I'm going to be taking this mirror powder that I got off of Amazon. It was like $5.99 or something like that. I'll link it down below if I can find it. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to. I always do, so don't you worry. And I'm taking a makeup sponge and I'm dabbing it onto the nail, like pressing it, not like rubbing it back and forth like you would with an eyeshadow applicator. The eyeshadow applicator is shit. It does not work. I tried it and it takes the product off. I don't know. I guess this all depends on technique, but this technique worked the best for me because as you can see, it's giving off the chrome look. It's looking reflective. You could see the lights in the reflection of this, and I'm trying to wave to you. Hello. And this is more of what I was going for. It's still a little shimmery for me, like there's still a few little specks in there, but again, with different techniques it might look a little bit better, but this is what I was going for anyways. Now I'm going to clean it up with the liquid latex, like get rid of the few little specks that are left on my skin. And I don't know why I didn't film applying another top coat. I did apply another coat of the Madame Glam Soak Off Top Gel. You need to apply a top coat with this after you apply the chrome, because if you don't and you go and wash your hands later, it's all going to come right off. And I just wanted to give you guys some latex porn. And this is what it's supposed to look like. Now you can see it's chrome. It's not perfect. I still need to practice a little bit to get it completely right, but this is what we want. Not that DIY crap. Don't try it on your own. It's not going to come out right. Get the actual mirror. That's worth it. And that's about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and want more shit or legit videos. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.